Namaste, yogis. Welcome to Shanti Peace Yoga. This week's class is a slow-moving practice. It's for those times when you might feel really lethargic and low in energy, and rather than try and fight that feeling, you lean into it. For me today, it's a bit cold out, and I really don't feel like having any tight clothes on me. I have a bit of a headache, and I just want to relax. For our final pose, we will be using a bolster and one block, but it's not necessary if you don't have these items. Let's find a seated position that works for you, and take a moment here to observe how you're feeling today, right now, in this moment. Maybe close down the eyes to help turn inward. Deepen the breath and take notice of how the body and mind are feeling without force or judgment. Let's slowly blink the eyes open, maybe let out a deep sigh, and we'll come into our first pose, Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together in front of you, knees open wide. Take a deep inhale as you sit nice and tall, and as you exhale, fold forward, allowing the spine to round and head to be heavy in this surrendering pose. Slide the feet forward or bring them closer to you to find that sensation that you can hold for 10 deep breaths. We're going to transition into turtle pose now. Slide the feet a little further forward and scoop each arm under each shin, palms upright, and fold forward a little deeper as if you're a turtle retreating into its shell. If this is too intense, return to butterfly pose. Let's prepare to release. Slide each arm out from under the legs. Take a deep inhale, and then use the exhale to help you rise back upright. To bring some movement into the spine, we'll come into a seated cat-cow stretch. Crossing the legs or sitting on bended knees, we'll inhale slowly and shine the chest forward, maybe drop the head back. Exhale, round and contract the spine. Head is heavy, dropping down. Moving slowly again, inhale and shine the chest forward, maybe drop the head back. Exhale, round the spine, head is heavy. 3 more full rounds like this in your own time with your own breath rhythm. Let's find our way back to center and release. We'll cross our legs the more unusual way and take a side body stretch. Place the left hand to the floor. Inhale and raise the right arm skyward. Exhale and side bend to the left, reaching overhead with the top arm, and you can really bend into the bottom arm to deepen the stretch. Keep both sit bones grounded. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, slowly circle that top arm down and around, sweeping the floor until we come to the right side and we extend the left arm up overhead, side bend to the right. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, slowly circle that top arm down and around, sweeping the floor until we come to the left side and extend the right arm overhead, side bend to the left once again. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, slowly circle that top arm down and around, sweeping the floor until we end up on the right side and extend the left arm up overhead, last time here. We'll take one more deep inhale, and on the exhale, we'll circle that top arm down and around and rise slowly back upright to the center. We'll make our way onto our hands and knees from here. We'll then slowly sink back into Balasana, Child's Pose. I'm keeping my knees close together and bringing my arms behind me to hold onto my heels, creating this tight shape, but you might like to have your knees out wide to open the hips or extend the arms overhead. Listen to what your body needs today and explore the different shapes to find that place of ease. We'll take one more deep inhale, and on the exhale, release Balasana by sliding the body forward, coming to rest down onto our bellies, legs extended straight behind us, and forehead resting on the ground. Coming into Sphinx pose, bringing the elbows under the shoulders, palms to the floor. We'll lift the chest off the ground and hold and breathe here. Chin is parallel to the floor. Shoulders are drawing down and away from the ears, and tops of the feet are anchored to the ground. We'll transition into seal pose from here, taking the hands out to the top corners of the mat and allowing the arms to extend straight. You might like to join me in rolling the head and neck side to side here. If this is too intense for the spine, return to Sphinx pose. Wherever you are, let's take one more inhale and exhale. Slowly release back down to the ground. Carefully make your way onto your back, moving slowly. No need to rush. From here we'll come into Apanasana, or knees to chest. Keep the head grounded and shoulders away from the ears as you draw the knees into you. Maybe rock side to side if that feels welcome. Knees can be narrow or taken out wide. Let's come into a twist from here. We'll start by crossing the left leg over the right, extend the left arm out wide, and slowly drop the crossed legs over to the right. You might notice a gentle opening across the chest and into that left shoulder. Ensure your breath stays smooth and steady in your twist. We'll take one more inhale, and on the exhale, maybe use your right hand to guide your knees back to center, releasing the twist. We'll repeat this on the other side, crossing the right leg over the left, extend the right arm out wide, and then guide your crossed legs over to the left this time. Noticing if there's any differences on one side to the other. Smoothing out the breath as you hold here. Let's take one more deep inhale, and on the exhale, release the twist, guiding those knees back to center. We're coming into our final resting pose now, and we'll be using our yoga props to come into a restorative pose called surfboard. Making your way upright, we'll place our block at the top of our mat on its medium height. We'll then move our bolster just behind the block, and we'll ease ourselves down so we're laying on the bolster on our stomach. You want to find a position where the top of the bolster is supporting the chest and not digging into your neck. Allow your forehead to rest on the block and maybe widen the legs to take any load off the lower back. Really think about draping yourself over the bolster, allowing it to hold your entire weight. If you don't have these props, you might want to lie on your stomach with your head resting on your hands, or explore any other shape you feel called to do. Really listen to what your body needs. As you lie here, completely supported and held, see if you can connect to your breath, your constant companion, noticing your own natural, rhythmic movement. Wherever you are, let's press back into child's pose. And if you are using a bolster, you can use this to support you in your child's pose. Moving slowly at your own pace, we'll slowly rise back upright, coming into any seated position of comfort. Sitting up tall, it might feel nice to roll the neck from side to side. Maybe keep the eyes closed during this movement. It might also feel nice to shrug your shoulders up and down. Returning to stillness, keeping the eyes closed. We'll finish our practice with a final cleansing breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose as you raise the arms up overhead, palms touch, and a deep sigh out the mouth, lowering the hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. I hope this practice has left you feeling with a sense of calm and peace. We'll close now with our mantra. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bowing forward, Namaste.